Hi everyone, I'm Becky. Thanks for joining us for Storytime online this week. A little bit of an unusual circumstance, but we're glad that you're tuning in. So today I have a story and a flannel board that we'll be doing together. So hopefully this will keep your kids busy during this time. So this story is called Everyone Counts, and it's a story about a lot of animals that are coming together to build their own zoo. So let's take a look. It started out small with no creatures at all, just a musty old, dusty old tumble-down mall. Then along came Dakota the tiger cub, who saw the tumble-down mall and imagined a zoo. But to build a new zoo takes a mighty big crew. 2 rough, tough rhinos arrived with a crash, and they swept out the mall and they bulldozed the trash. A cricket jumped up, then an ant, then a bee, a rhinoceros beetle, a wasp, and a flea, a spider, a mantis, a moth, and a fly. We can help build a zoo, buzzed the fly. Let us try. Not a chance, said the rhinos. You bugs are too small. You're pests, you're annoying. You don't count at all. Uh-oh. 3 lemurs rolled paint on the walls and the stairs. 4 oryx cut windows, some circles, some squares. 5 bears carved out burrows and tunnels and lairs. 6 giraffes raised up towers much taller than trees. 7 bats lifted banners that blew in the breeze, and it says, "Everyone welcome." "Make way for the playground," 8 elephants cried. 9 moose dug a moat, 9 feet deep and 9 feet wide. 10 crocodiles sculpted a grand water slide. They asked all of their friends to climb up for a ride. But 2 rough, tough rhinos were blocking the way, snorting, "This is our slide, no one else gets to play." Then silently, stealthily, down from the sky came a spider, the mantis, the moth, and the fly, along with the cricket, the ant, and the bee, the rhinoceros beetle, the wasp, and the flea. 1 bug crept in each ear, and 3 snuck up each snout. Do bugs really count? We're about to find out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, achoo! Those 2 rough, tough rhinos sneezed as into the air they flipped and they flew. The rhinos were rubbing their noses and ears, crying nearly 1,000 rhinoceros tears. "We're sorry," they blubbered, "for bullying you. We're rough and we're tough, but we don't rule the zoo." The animals rocketed onto the slide for an up and down, all around fabulous ride. They swooped and they bounced and they looped and they pounced. Then Dakota the tiger cub proudly announced, "Our zoo is the best because everyone counts." You can see even the rhinos, now that they've learned their lesson, are playing nicely with everyone else. So that's the story of Everyone Counts. It's actually a new picture book. It's written by Judy Sierra. All right, so my next story, I have Pete the cat. And so here I have Pete, and he is just walking along the road. Pete the cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes, and he loved his shoes so much that he sang this song, "I love my white shoes, I love my white shoes, I love my white shoes." But uh-oh, Pete stepped in a big pile of strawberries. Now, what color did that turn his shoes? Red. But did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He just kept walking along and singing his song. "I love my red shoes, I love my red shoes, I love my red shoes." But uh-oh, Pete then stepped in a big pile of blueberries. And what color did that turn his shoes? Blue. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He just kept walking along and singing his song. "I love my blue shoes, I love my blue shoes, I love my blue shoes." But uh-oh, Pete stepped in a dirty pile of mud. What color did that turn his shoes? Brown. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He just kept walking along and singing his song. I love my brown shoes, I love my brown shoes, I love my brown shoes. Until, Pete stepped in a big bucket of water. And all of that red and the blue and the brown got washed away. What color did that turn his shoes again? Now they're back to white. But they're all wet. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He just kept walking along and singing his song. I love my wet shoes, I love my wet shoes, I love my wet shoes. So the moral of that story is, no matter what kinds of things you step in, just keep walking along and singing your song. So that's the story of Pete the cat and his white shoes. All right, one last song that we can do together. I have some popcorn kernels, and let's go ahead and count these together. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these popcorn kernels are sizzling in a pot. And when that happens, when they get so hot, they might pop. So I'm going to teach you a song. It's called 5 Little Kernels. 5 little kernels sizzling in the pan. All of a sudden, one went bam. How many kernels left in the pot? 4 little kernels left to pop. 4 little kernels sizzling in the pan. All of a sudden, one went bam. How many kernels left in the pot? 3 little kernels left to pop. 3 little kernels sizzling in the pan. All of a sudden, one went bam. How many kernels left to pop? 2 little kernels left to pop. 2 little kernels sizzling in the pan. All of a sudden, one went bam. How many kernels left in the pot? 1 little piece is yet to pop. 1 little kernel sizzling in the pan. All of a sudden, it went bam. How many kernels left in the pot? 0 kernels left to pop. All right, well, thanks for joining me for this Storytime Online. Hopefully we'll see you back in the library in a few weeks. Thank you.